Right, your isolation, where you are in your population that needs the opposite. By definition.
No. And it's only the one night only. Yep. Yeah, just let me know.
I will, and I need to do that soon.
The hardest thing is just how to start with it. She's
nonetheless, she works for us. That's why you have to. I said that one for her.
All these sound way too idiocy and ridiculous. And how did you get to some point of like
I didn't have him as a kid. I was in college. I was my well. Our family doctor growing up said that was after the mom. She's a doctor. I didn't. It's all right. The worst thing is I really I didn't leave him. It's changed too soon to that affected.
18 times. Okay. Did they tell you how many last year?
Yeah, it's been bigger every year.
Yes. I know. I have a friend. Yes.
Now it's more.
Down to like 7.
They're like moshing and
Gotta start. Yeah, like we have 6 circles. He cut off his thing as the class was going up. Yeah. Who's trying? Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah. At that time, she has a picture of him like crazy, holding a paper. Yeah.
She has like 2
She got picked up. They were still talking about it.
Wisdom. I'm like,
Just random words he put together.
We want to fold Leah in for
That piece. My cousin's on the autism spectrum, and he went to graduate school for theoretical physics, of course. And had an article published again, like Nature or Science or something. I was like, oh, it's one of those. Like, I might be able to read it. No, I was not able to read it. Oh, they're a special breed, yeah.
way too smart to be.
Yes! Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Takes like every year. Like, I mean, that is something happening. We're all together, right? I'm plotting the crazy.
I know.
Just like, and then we're out of like street center. Like, in the costume. It's horrible.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm sure.
Surprised it wasn't like where to pick up a woman of the evening. So.
Somebody has to keep count.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would say higher, like the game on TV. Like you say a number, maybe higher, like 20.
And then we got on a train. I know. I picked up that train.
Everywhere when you're walking around. Oh my gosh, like
I think it's in that.
oh my gosh. Shame. Like, when we played, like, 4 done. Keep playing as much as we can.
Maybe I asked her why.
Considering that we don't know if we have any more covers to come, you know, like. It was fun.
They are. They're.
Play a different Oh no, there's 4 Elgar, a second note. So they just played the 4th one.
Or just start doing the acceleration, like after we get through the stuff, or it's 21. Our own version of Madeline, the show, and then say, and at the end, stay green and gold forever. When they used to say, like, we love our friends, we love our bumpers, but most of all, we love each other. And then I even put that little blurb when I was saying, like, congratulations.
traffic problem out there, so they're letting everybody get stuff.
Been trying to get her to come back. It really is.
My husband dropped me off because he was more assertive with the driving, so I was like,
But I was telling Al, we don't practice in the big auditorium now, so we're not like active. Well, but now it's not good. Now she has it like permanently on the schedule as a class there, so we should get her. Yeah, she is.
Practice go back. Ready? Okay, time one. Here we go. Ready, and...
Good morning, and welcome to the 124th commencement ceremony of Delaware Valley University's class of 2023. I'm Ben Russellowski, and I have the pleasure and privilege of serving Del Val as its president. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Or rise. Please be seated. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce Mr. Phil Lucarelli, class of 1983 and chair of the Board of Trustees of Delaware Valley University.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Ben. Good morning and welcome to the commencement exercises of the Delaware Valley University class of 2023. As Dr. Ben mentioned, my name is Phil Lucarelli. I'm the chair of the Board of Trustees, and I'm also a proud alumni of Del Val, graduating in 1983, 40 years ago, sitting probably somewhere over there. Delaware Valley University was founded upon the values of Rabbi Joseph Kroskoff, values that include honoring diversity and seeking knowledge. Today, the university continues that tradition, also providing essential experiential learning to graduate and undergraduate students. While it was not called experiential learning at the time I attended Del Val, I valued the hands-on experience under the required work-study program that gave me a distinct advantage when I entered the workplace and throughout my career. It is also important to understand that your experiential learning does not end today. While Del Val has provided you with an incredible foundation, you will begin the most important new chapter of experiential learning, whether it's continuing your education, entering the workplace, or maybe even taking some time off. Sorry, parents. During your time at Del Val, I'm sure you discovered things about yourself you were not aware of when you entered through those front gates. By continuing your experiential learning, immersing yourself in whatever you choose to do, this will open new opportunities for self-discovery and experiences you may not have imagined. If someone whispered in my ear 40 years ago on this day that you'd be standing here presiding over the commencement ceremonies, I would have probably looked at you as if you had three heads. Because at that time, I didn't know the full capacity of my own leadership or even imagine that standing here was a possibility in 1983. Continue your journey of experiential learning and self-discovery. And yes, at times, put yourself in uncomfortable situations so you become comfortable with the uncomfortable, because this is one of the places growth occurs. By doing so, you never know what doors will open. As you leave here today, I would also state how important it is for you to stay engaged with the university in any way you can, whether it be through time, talent, or treasure, or simply coming back for a day or cheer on your favorite athletic team. Staying engaged and giving back to the university that has given so much to us positions Del Val to achieve its vision, which is to be the leader of experiential education, empowering all learners to transform the world. And this world does need some transforming. Finally, today we assembled to celebrate your achievements as individuals and as a class. Your many accomplishments are very impressive, especially in a time when the world endured an unprecedented pandemic. We also gather here to wish you Godspeed as you go forth to join the legions of Delaware Valley University alums who have and are leaving their mark on this world. It is my honor to ask everyone to please join me, my board colleagues, and the entire faculty, staff, administration, and the university in being amongst the first to congratulate our graduating students of 2023. Go Aggies! It's now my privilege to invite back Dr. Ben Ryslowski.
Thank you, Phil. So welcome again and congratulations to the class of 2023. Today is your day. Today we congratulate each of you for the hard work you put in to complete your degrees. We applaud the resilience you have displayed these past few years in dealing with the pandemic, and we celebrate all of your accomplishments, both in and beyond the classroom. There are many examples of your success this past year alone. Here are just a few. 4 of our media and communications students were recently honored as Pennsylvania's 2023 Student Keystone Media Award winners for the content creation work in Del Val's student-run Full 360 blog. We had a national champion in each of our 3 equine disciplines this year, 1 in dressage, 1 in hunt seat, and 1 Western. Del Val students won a bronze medal for their display at the Philadelphia Flower Show in March. We had a very successful A-Day with more than 10,000 visitors and a beautiful weekend. I'd like to thank the students, faculty, and staff who volunteered countless hours to plan and make this community event a success. At least 10 members to date of this graduating class are going to veterinary school this fall. This is an astounding statistic. We also celebrate the success of our student athletes this year on the field and in the classroom. In fact, 60 of our student athletes were named to the Mid-Atlantic Conference Honor Roll this year. I congratulate all of you on your many accomplishments. And these are just a few examples of your successes this past year. But you should take time to reflect, to congratulate yourselves, and to be proud. I believe that your success is a reflection of our continued success together as you partnered in your education with us as a learning community. We are all part of the Del Val family. My inauguration as president of Del Val this last fall was based on a theme that this is the time for Del Val. This is the time for Del Val because we are truly student-focused. Everything that we do at Del Val is to support and improve the learning experience for you, our students. That is our mission. This is the time for Del Val because we have prepared each of you with the science and practice or knowledge by doing that you need for success in your chosen field. And this is the time for Del Val because many people are recognizing how well prepared you are for your careers and life. Prospective students are understanding the value of Del Val. Last year's incoming class was one of the largest in 10 years, and this fall's first-time freshman class will be even larger. Current students understand the value of a Del Val education as we see our retention rate, the percentage of students returning to complete their education, at a rate that is the highest it's ever been. Employers, graduate schools, and other organizations recognize the value of Del Val's unique Experience 360 program and are accepting or hiring our graduates at an impressive rate. This is also the time for Del Val because businesses, organizations, and new friends of the university are investing in our campus and in our students because they see that value as well in a Del Val education. Many of you perhaps came in the south side of campus and saw the work that's being done there on the old market. We're very happy to have partnered with Terrain, who's investing significantly in that South Campus facility for their retail, restaurant, and event venue, which will open in just 6 weeks. We had our first 5 students recently selected for paid internships, covering all areas of Urban's business, retail, food service, events, and marketing. And Terrain has hired 10 more students to date to work here on campus this summer, and they're looking for more. Terrain also partnered with a couple from the community to fund a freight farm container that was recently installed on campus. This new and innovative growing option will provide hands-on learning for our students, and this one shipping container will deliver 4 acres of produce every 6 to 8 weeks for use at Terrain's cafe, in our dining hall, and for sale at our farm market at the Ross Center for Sustainable Agriculture. Again, all run and completed by our students. The National Science Foundation just awarded Del Val a $749,000 grant to support students in STEM. The National Endowment for the Arts recently awarded a grant to Del Val's School of Business and Humanities to support a new minor and lecture series in One Health Communications. And very soon, we will be announcing a significant gift from a poultry producer that will allow us to be able to complete phase 1 of our proposed Poultry Science Center. This is the time for Del Val. And as you graduate today, take this momentum with you. This is your time. Your work and success makes us who we are as an institution, and this institution will always be a part of you. I encourage you to remember our core values wherever your path takes you in life. They are not just higher education values, they are core values for your life trajectory. Respect all people, pursue excellence, value the world of ideas and differences, live each day with integrity. Hold on to these core values, they will serve you well. We have nearly 500 students today receiving an associate, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree. And as we recognize each of you, we also recognize the people who helped you get here today. Whether you're a family member, friend, a faculty member, staff member, administrator, or one of our trustees, you are all part of the collective Delaware Valley University community, and you have played a part in success of this graduating class. Students, you're about to become alumni of this institution, and there's an important role for you to play. Perhaps the most important one is you can be an advocate for Del Val. Talk to your employer, talk to your graduate school, tell people about Del Val, your experiences here. Stay involved, come back for homecoming, come back for A-Day. Volunteer to mentor our students. Join the Alumni Association. Most importantly, remain engaged with us. You will always be a part of this family. We are and will be always one learning community with one purpose. Thank you. I'm pleased to invite Mr. Phil Lucarelli to return to the podium to announce our Young Alumni Trustee.
Thanks again, Dr. Ben. On behalf of the university's Board of Trustees, I'm delighted to have the opportunity to announce this year's Young Alumni Trustee. The Young Alumni Trustee position is intended to strengthen the board's relationship with current students and young alumni to enrich the board with fresh ideas, new perspectives, and to give us greater voice to students and young alumni. This year's Young Alumni Trustee was selected following an intensive process that started with a campus-wide call for nominations and culminated in candidates meeting with members of the board's Committee on Trusteeship. The committee selected one individual to recommend to the board for election as the Young Alumni Trustee, and the board has approved this recommendation. It is my honor and privilege to announce that Julia Lorenz has been elected as this year's Young Alumni Trustee to join Justin Briggs as the second alumni. Julie is here with us today and is earning her degree in animal science. During her time at Del Val, Julia served as A-Day Committee President and Block and Bridal Vice President, as well as resident assistants, a laboratory assistant, an ag ambassador, and a student worker in the Dairy Science Center. Please join me in a round of applause to congratulate Julia on her election on this Young Alumni Trustee and wish her well in this important role.
It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Gloria Oikolome, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good morning. Welcome, families, friends, faculty, staff, administration, the Board of Trustees, and most importantly, the class of 2023. You are why we are all here today. Congratulations. And each year, across our nation, thousands of institutions engage in the process of preparing and planning for a day like this, when we all gather to celebrate the achievements and successes of our students, supported by our dedicated and committed faculty. Thank you for all of your hard work and your commitment to our students. In this process of planning and preparing, there is one task that is the cause of much discussion and debate, and that task is identifying the commencement speaker. Institutions go through a lot of effort to find the right person that strikes the right balance to address their campus communities and their guests. And Del Val was no different. And as the person who's responsible for facilitating and ultimately identifying the commencement speaker, you feel the pressure of this task. I had multiple dreams about potential speakers who would stand up here and what they would say. It's one chance, and you want to get it right. In finding a commencement speaker, you want someone who is inspiring, someone with a story or experience that pushes all of us to strive to be better. In searching for a commencement speaker, you look for someone who is motivating, someone who will promote a desire or willingness in all of us to achieve something more for our families, our communities, or wherever we have influence. In finding a commencement speaker, you want to find someone relatable, someone who understands where the students have been, someone who understands what they experienced, the challenges they faced, and someone who understands what it took to get to this place. And lastly, and most importantly, in finding a commencement speaker, you want someone who will come and keep it short and sweet. While the debate and process for identifying a speaker continued, we still had to go about our day-to-day jobs. And one of the favorite parts of my job is interacting with students, attending events, having discussions with them, meeting with different student groups, and listening as they share their experiences. And in the midst of doing all this, it suddenly became very clear to me that after looking high and low and having different dreams and wondering who our speaker could be, I didn't have to look further than our very own campus community to find inspiration and motivation. And that is why it gives me great pleasure to announce not one, but 4 commencement speakers from our very own. 4 speakers because all of our students seated here today have a story, a lived experience, something of value to share with each and every one of us. And we couldn't settle for just one. Each of these 4 students is proudly representing their schools, their departments, and their field of study. But most importantly, each of them represents our student body, and there's an element in each of their experiences that embodies the Del Val graduate. Among our speakers, you will find those who have devoted themselves to advocating for their communities, advocating for their peers, advocating for their families, advocating for social justice, passionate about addressing systemic inequalities, dedicated to carrying on a family legacy and business, and using their talents and skills in communication to bring attention to various issues in our society. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our first speaker to the podium, Jocelyn Ballin Lopez.
Good morning. Buenos dias. My name is Jocelyn Balan Lopez, and I am honored to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2023 at Delaware Valley University. As a first-generation graduate student, it feels surreal to stand before you. I am a proud Guatemalan American, orgullosamente Latina. My parents came to this country with nothing, but gave me absolutely everything. Often, when speaking about generational history, we focus on the trauma that is passed down from one generation to the next. Younger generations are expected to hold the responsibility of breaking generational cycles. However, expecting one person to break the cycle is unrealistic and negates the work of previous generations. Today, I invite us to reflect on the collection of resiliency and growth that has been passed down to us. This accomplishment is not only my own, and I want to dedicate this degree to my parents and family. My name is on that master's degree, but it stands for the generations of hard work, dedication, and love from those who came before me. From the Balan Lopez family, from the Guatemalans, from the Latinos and Hispanics, the blood that flows through me and fuels my passion is proudly rooted in my heritage. For those who are here and online who speak Spanish, dedico mi título a mis papás y a mi familia. Mi nombre está en ese título, pero representa las generaciones pasadas, las generaciones de la familia Balan López, los chapines, los hispanos y latinos, porque la sangre que corre por mis venas viene de mi herencia hispana. Quiero aprovechar la bendición de estar en este podio para pedirles que se sientan orgullosos de ser hispanos y latinos. A las familias y seres queridos de los graduados, felicidades, porque cada graduado lleva un pedacito suyo en ellos, y este logro es compartido. My academic journey has not been easy, and I have not always felt as though I truly belonged. As a freshman in high school, my advanced honors English teacher accused me of plagiarizing my research paper that I had spent numerous weeks developing because she thought that the language was too advanced for someone like me. Her lack of confidence in my abilities made me feel that I was not worthy of being in advanced classes, and I often doubted my placement in these courses. I strived to overperform to prove that I was a good student and that I was worthy of taking up space in higher institutions. In 2017, I started attending Del Val as a quiet, nervous undergraduate transfer student. 6 years later, I walk across this stage one more time to receive my master's with an immense sense of gratitude for my experience and growth. Being a student at Delaware Valley University has helped me feel that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be and that I am worthy of the seat that I took in cohort 8. The Graduate Counseling Psychology program has been a home for me. It has been a place where I feel like I belong and where I am celebrated for being me. I am eternally grateful for the professors and faculty in the program who have fostered an environment suited to help me thrive in academic and professional excellence. Thank you for seeing me and believing in me wholeheartedly. Thank you for standing by my side and making me feel worthy of being in the front of conferences. Thank you for encouraging me to find my voice and use it to its full potential. To my cohort, I am honored to have spent the last 3 years with each one of you. Thank you for giving me the space to be vulnerable and express my challenging experiences of being a person of color in a white-dominated field without ever judging me. I am grateful to those who have told me that they feel inspired by me and who made me feel worthy of their support. Thank you overall for just being my family. I am grateful for Del Val for healing me in many ways and helping me find my voice and my value in the process. You have cultivated a strong advocate that not only fights for others, but has also learned to fight for herself. My parents have always told my sister and I, mijas, vuelen alto, pero siempre con sus pies en la tierra. Fly high, but always with your feet grounded. Mami, papi, cuando me vean volando alto, recuerden que ustedes me pintaron esas alas. Nunca van a ver palabras suficientes para agradecer todo lo que han hecho por mí. Mom, Dad, when you see me flying high, remember that you painted me those wings. There will never be enough words to thank all that you have done for me. Graduates, I want to commend each one of you for making it, and I encourage you to fly high, but always with your feet grounded. Notice the collection of resiliencies passed down to you. And as you graduate, notice the higher place of power and privilege that you now hold and use it to advocate for yourself and for others. To the families and loved ones of the graduates, congratulations, because each graduate has a piece of you in them, and this success is one that is shared. Thank you. Now I would like to invite my classmate, Rebecca Alstead, to the podium.
Hello, fellow graduates, families, faculty, and staff. My name is Rebecca Alstead, an agribusiness and sustainable agriculture degree graduate. I was blessed to have been able to grow up on my family's 800-acre farm in Chester, New Jersey. Since growing up working on my farm, my passion for agriculture has grown with every day, ultimately leading me to choose agriculture as my career path and choosing a university that had a similar focus. My love for learning was given to me by my mom, who taught me through homeschooling until high school. This, combined with my passion for agriculture, led me to Delaware and their agricultural program to set myself up for success in my future career. We all have a reason why we are here today. To this moment, graduating after years of hard work. We all know why we chose our degrees and what we plan to do in the future, whether it's going to grad school, vet school, going back to family operations, starting your own operation, or going into your career field. Your why is what ultimately got you to this day. It pushed you through the completion of your degree. Your why is what got you through the weeks with 4 exams, the classes with group projects, and the many essays that were written at midnight. Our why, our reason for being here, reason for pushing through all the trials college brought into our lives, is what got us to today, whether you were aware of it or not. Something or someone got you here. My why can be summed up with 2 words, home and love. Home. I knew I wanted to be close to my farm so I could continue to work and support my family operation. Being able to go home on weekends kept me connected with friends and family and allowed me to take a break from school and enjoy time with people back home. Love. I wanted a degree that supported what I loved: agriculture, farming, and the future of both. I also wanted to find a group of people that loved me and that made Delaware feel like home. I found that here. My friends, my family, my home farm is the reason I am standing here in front of you today. This why that I had pushed me through my 4 years in college, pushed me through some of the hardest years of my life, but also led me to some of my closest friends and some of my most proud achievements. As we get ready to walk across this stage today, a closing to our time at Delaware, I urge you all to look back at your why and allow that drive to push you through all your trials that come as we leave Delaware. I truly cannot be more thankful for this opportunity to speak with you all, the opportunity to study here, and the opportunity to share a piece of my life with you. I also want to thank the faculty that truly supported me through it all. Dr. Ricotta, Andrew Moyer, Dean Sandlin, Professor Urbanchuk, and so many others. You were all so impactful on my experience here and always supported me no matter what. Congratulations, class of 2023, and good luck on all of your future endeavors. Always try to focus on your why to keep you pushing through your future endeavors. Thank you. Now I would like to invite my classmate, Kayla Leary, to the podium.
Thank you. Del Val community, families, graduates, we're finally here at the day we never thought would arrive. As I reflect on the past few years at Del Val, I'm sad to realize it went by much faster than I expected. I was fortunate. I got to spend more time here than most, and believe me when I say no one was more excited to get here than I was, except for maybe my mom. It's only now, however, that I truly realize just how much I'm going to miss Del Val and those who I've grown so fond of seeing every day. I could not possibly begin to list every individual that has played a part in getting myself and all of us here, but there are a few to whom I would like to personally thank. Firstly, to Professor McCambridge and Professor Callahan for their endless support and teachings the past couple years. Secondly, to my family, who never complained too much about me volunteering them to star in my video or photography projects. And lastly, to the guy in class who gave me a piece of paper last week because after 5 years at this school, I still forget a notebook sometimes. It's definitely been a wild ride, and I think I speak for all of us when we say thank you to everyone who played a part in getting us here today. I wish I could replay my memories for you. If you could have seen the look on my mom's face as she, my little brother, and my friend Duran moved me into Ullman freshman year, if you could have taken the 2 a.m. walks with my best friend Jim and I, just wandering around campus when we were bored, and if you could have felt the endless support I have felt every single day from my boyfriend Derek, you would understand just how impactful Del Val has been on my life and how difficult it is for me to say goodbye today. For without Del Val, I would not have had these experiences, nor those who are most important to me. A character from a favorite show of mine once said, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." And to that character I say, I knew. I knew we were in the good old days, and it doesn't hurt any less having known. We will always look back on these days we can never replace and wish for more. More nights of playing pool in Centennial's basement, more trivia nights in the dining hall, more late night drives trying to hide the pets we weren't supposed to have in our dorms. We will always want more of the good old days, and that's what today is for. It's our final opportunity to look around and say, these are the good old days, and I want to remember every detail for as long as I can. Of course, when we're done reminiscing and taking everything in, we're going to leave this campus. We're going to go out in search of it, and you know what I'm talking about. It's that moment when you look at your life and you can officially say that you've made it. And that's gonna look different for all of us. I know for me, it'll simply be still having the best people by my side, plus a career that doesn't require me to get up before 8 a.m. For some of you, it may be the same. For some of you, it may be something completely different. If I can leave you with one piece of advice in getting to that moment, though, it's just keep going. Even if you don't know what that moment will look like for you, even if you're almost there or you're nowhere near it, all that matters is you're going. So just keep going. Thank you. Now I would like to invite my classmate, Anthony Rago, to the podium.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Rago, and it is an honor to speak in front of all of you today, celebrating one of the most significant achievements of our lives. Before we get started, I would like to thank everybody at the university for making this day possible. Over the past couple of years, our time at Delaware Valley University has been an adventure. We survived freshman year, a pandemic, and for some of us, microbio. It's been a long couple of years, but an important couple of years as well. I'd like to tie in a quote spoken by one of the greatest philosophers of his age, and that's Gandalf the Grey. And that not all those who wander are lost. Well, it sure seemed like most of us were lost over the pandemic and most of our troubled times during our stay at Del Val. Even though we felt lost, we moved forward with intent and wandered through our troubles with a purpose. Whether we were planning the largest event on campus, A-Day, or spending a lab period and a half at the Barns with Bob Brown, we wandered with a purpose. Through these experiences and struggles, we learned more about ourselves and our true capabilities, giving us a purpose for our actions. I was recently asked what I would do differently with my life if given the chance. I thought about it for a while, and I realized something. Everything, even the bad things, even the failures, even the stupid mistakes, they're all important in creating who I am today. I don't think I would change anything, because each experience, good or bad, is important to who I am, who we are. With each lesson learned, we are one step closer to changing the world, because he that breaks a thing to find out what it is has left the path of wisdom. Lady Galadriel once stated that even the smallest person can change the course of the future. It does not matter where you came from or who you are. If you have the drive to change the world and pursue your passion, you can do it. Wander with a purpose, graduates. Take that first step towards your vision, because it is the journey never started that takes the longest to finish. Work effortlessly towards your goals and never settle for the end of an adventure. Let your heart guide you, and may it be a light to you in dark places when all other lights go out. Maintain your course, stay strong, and wander with a purpose, because there's some good in the world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. I would like to give a special thanks to a lot of people who have helped me get to where I am standing now. I would like to thank my professors, including Dr. Lee, Bob Brown, Dr. Shelley, Dr. Heiss, Dr. Reichner, Dr. Bortnick, and Professor Johnston, to name a few. They have not only taught me the information I needed to succeed, but they also made me a better learner and developed my drive toward success. I would also like to thank my friends and teammates for helping me grow as a person and overcome tidal waves of stress. I would also like to thank my family for raising and nurturing me into the person I am today. I would like to give a special shout out to my mother, the strongest person I know, whose undying love pushed me to higher limits in the pursuit of my passion. It is her love that inspires me to become a better man. I would like to give one more shout out to my Aunt Marlene, who unfortunately is no longer with us. Throughout my life, she has instilled within me the desire to become the best version of myself and change the world. Graduates, give a round of applause to everyone who has gotten you to this stage today. We have come so far, too far, to end our adventure towards greatness. Whether you decide to storm the mines of Moria or find the cure to cancer, do it with intent and change the world. As long as you wander with a purpose, you are never truly lost. You are equipped with all of the tools and gadgets you need to be successful. There may be toils and obstacles in your path, but conquer each one fearlessly. Graduates, I give you the quest of living life to the fullest and with intent. Wander with a purpose, and when in doubt, follow your nose. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Dr. Oinkalome back to the podium.
Watch it. Thank you, Jocelyn, Rebecca, Kayla, and Anthony. My sincere gratitude. It's not easy to stand up in front of your peers, and you did it with courage and beauty. Thank you for inspiring us and motivating us. And most importantly, thank you for keeping it short and sweet. We have now reached the moment that you have all been waiting for. Yes! The conferral of your hard-earned degrees. Students who have earned academic honors are designated as follows. Summa cum laude represents the highest academic honors, 3.9 to 4.0 GPA. Magna cum laude represents high academic honors, 3.7 to 3.89 GPA. Cum laude represents academic honors, 3.5 to 3.69 GPA. It is now time for the graduates from the class of 2023 to come forward and be recognized. It is my pleasure to introduce Interim Dean Danielle Pedrati, who will present the degree candidates from the School of Graduate and Professional Studies.
Thank you, Dr. Oikolome. President Roskalaski, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests. I now have the privilege of announcing the degree candidates from the School of Graduate and Professional Studies. First, the candidates for the Doctorate of Education will come forward to be recognized. Dr. Randy Ziegenfuss, the Program Director, will read names and dissertation titles. Dr. Donna Jorgensen and Dr. Dennis Riker will hood the candidates.
Good morning, everybody. It is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our 27 graduates receiving the degree of Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership. Mina M. Ardestani, Reading Achievement Based on Kindergarten Mode of Instruction, a Mixed Methods Study. Marissa Kristen Barilka, The Effect of Project Lead the Way on a Measure of Mathematical Achievement. Travis Bloom, The Impact of Social Media on School Branding, Connectedness, and Engagement, Perspectives of Secondary School Families. Mary Catherine Bolton, Learner Interactions, Student Satisfaction, and Perceived Learning in Online Community College Mathematics Classes. Megan Bullock, Connections to Literature, Middle School Students' Perspectives. Jillian DiStefano, Mindful Breathing to Reduce Perceived Teacher Stress. Andrew J. Doster, Stress and Self-Care in Public School Administrators, a Mixed Methods Study. Christina Fish, An Explanatory Sequential Mixed Methods Study on the Effects of COVID-19 on the Delivery of Free and Appropriate Public Education in Districts Approved for Flexible Instructional Days. Christopher Joseph Gatto, Correlation between Funding, Socioeconomic Status, and Indicators of Academic Achievement in Suburban School Districts in Pennsylvania. Carrie E. Humes, Instructional Modalities and Progress in Math Grades 4 through 6 during the COVID-19 pandemic, a Mixed Methods Study. Sandra Marie Joseph, Attainment of Desired Life Skills, Perceptions of High School Students from Project-Based Learning Settings. Christopher John Lezevnik, Teachers and administrators' perceptions of school culture after a change to a later school start time, a mixed method study. Margaret E. Liguri, Zoo Science Majors Readiness for Employment, Perceptions of Industry Employers, Program Partners, and Graduates. Deanna Marie Menig, Ability and Motivation to Work as Factors in Teacher Attendance, a Phenomenological Study. Andrew Fitzgerald Moyer, The Academic Internship and Career Competency Readiness, a Single Case Study. Darlene M. Knoll, a case study of the essential characteristics of a new teacher induction program in a low socioeconomic New Jersey school district. Alvin Oberman, Superintendent's Perspectives on the School District Budgeting Process at the Onset of the COVID-19 Pandemic and the Potential Effects on Future School District Budgets. Ernesto Ortiz Jr., a case study, first grade teachers' perceptions of the contribution a year-long professional development in the science of reading had on their reading knowledge and instructional practices. Heather Ann Piparato, a phenomenological study of public health school principals' responses to the processes of mandated school improvement planning. James Joseph Slazewski, predicting academic success using student engagement with commonly collected data. Rebecca Stanfield, food insecurity and the relationship to learning and attendance in high school students, a mixed methods study. This concludes the doctoral graduates. We'll now announce the master's degree candidates from the School of Graduate and Continuing Studies.
Thank you, Dr. Ziegenfuss. I don't have another. We are now going to announce the degree candidates for the next graduate and professional studies major. I'm sorry, but I do not have what that is at the moment. Thank you. As your name is called, please come across the stage to receive your diploma cover. You will then pose where indicated for your photo. The following students are receiving their Masters of Arts in Agribusiness Management. Dr. Melissa Wright, Olivia Ivanko. Olivia Rose Mana-Smith. The following students are receiving their Masters in Business Administration. Maximilian Casasiri. Jenna Rose Como. Claudia Rocio Gonzalez. Olivia Marie Gorman. Nicholas John Guzzo. Jesse David Kirk. Deneen Lear. Tiffany Marie Lenhart. Derek Stephen Tate. Meredith Van Vreede. Christina Wertman. The following students are receiving their Masters of Arts in Counseling Psychology. Dr. Audrey Irvin is the program director. Cassandra Andrusco. Rabil Atif. Jocelyn Susley Bellin Lopez. Olivia Suzanne Bauer. Emily Easter. Joshua Elliott. Hannah Croft Fox. Sarah Kling. James F. McGlynn. Ashley Mead. Taylor Price. Danielle Sargent. Cecilia Surwell. The following students are receiving their Masters of Arts in Criminal Justice. Melissa Robeson. The following students are receiving their Master of Science in Educational Leadership. Dr. Randy Ziegenfuss is the program director. Anthony Michael Babiaz. Dale-Lynn McKeague. Silvana R. Sarmiento Pantaleon. The following students are receiving their Masters of Arts in Healthcare Administration. Haley Elizabeth Davis. Leah Ruth Sitar. The following students are receiving their Masters of Arts in Management and Organizational Leadership. Cassidy Renee Ammerman. Haley Chrisman. Layla Danis. Allison Fisher. Joseph Michael Grotto. Juliet Annalicia Hopkins. Antonia Elijah Johnson. Daya King. Cole Kitchen. Sabina L. Knapp. Benjamin Ryan Lashley. Emily Lockett. Krista Long. Jordan Elizabeth McDonald. Santo Joseph Padagrassi. Tanya Thies, BMD. The following students are receiving their Masters of Science in Special Education. Dr. Randy Ziegenfuss is the program director. Amy Laff. The following students are receiving their Masters of Science in Teaching and Learning. Dr. Randy Ziegenfuss is the program director. Moira Devlin. This concludes the doctoral graduates. We will now announce the master's degree candidates. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brock Sandlin, the Dean of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. President Rosolowski, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests. I have the privilege of announcing the baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. As your name is called, please come across the stage to receive your diploma cover. You will then pose where indicated for your photo. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in agricultural business. Dr. Melissa Wright, Chair. Rebecca Alstead, summa cum laude. Brock Hunter Babb. Julia Bailey. Kyle Dean Bailey. Sydney Rebecca Herrig, cum laude. Cara Hutchison. Hey, Jake. Jacob Lee Kinzer, magna cum laude. Shannon Rose Senti. John Herbert Steerley IV. Rafael Vieira. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in animal science. Dr. Bill Fritz, Chair. Chase Allen Bailey. Haley Barner. Zachary Joseph Doms, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Davis. Aaron Lynn Drake, magna cum laude. Lizette Ermite Eloy. Sarah Adeline Johnsanti, magna cum laude. Taylor May Gilbert, magna cum laude. Alexandra Paige Gray, cum laude. Samantha Lynn Henry. Stephanie Noelle Colnice. Roxanne Kingsley. Rachel Marie Cromer. Mackenzie Ray Labrie. Taylor Nicole Luby, magna cum laude. Julia May Lorenz, summa cum laude. Veronica Lukaszewski. Nithya Menon, summa cum laude. Shaylee Mount. Belinda Soraya Nicholson. Cade Reinhardt, cum laude. Cassandra Smith. Becca Ann Snyder. Alexis Nicole Spellman, magna cum laude. Danielle Louise Stallnecker, magna cum laude. Jenna Nicole Stanchek. Jessica Stewart, cum laude. Crystal Stowers. Cheyenne May Strunk. Evelyn L. Sullivan, summa cum laude. Hunter D. Schweitzer, cum laude. Catherine May Tronsky, summa cum laude. Alyssa Nicole Waters, cum laude. Samantha Rose Yankesi, cum laude. Lindsay Suzanne Jazak, cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in dairy science. Dr. Bill Fritz, chair. Aaron Jacob Leboff. Dina Rose Sprangers. Alexandria Evangelista Walden. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in environmental science. Dr. Jacqueline Ricotta, chair. Rhiannon Marie Cassidy. Hazel Marie Holper, magna cum laude. Guillermo Wilfred Isaac, summa cum laude. Trinity Jade Maples, cum laude. Matthew Austin Miller. Casey T. Rottenberger, cum laude. Good. Kyle Arthur Shedlakis. Abigail Joy Stauffer, cum laude. Brett Charles Ziegler. Yep. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in equine management. Dr. Corey Kieschnick, chair. Kenneth G. Coral. Leanna Jane Dankel-Paler. Hannah Elizabeth Davis, magna cum laude. Emily V. Maxwell. Alaya Whitmer, summa cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in equine science. Dr. Corey Kieschnick, chair. Emma Gold. Lily Rose McCoy. Sophie Catherine Ricard, magna cum laude. Kylie Morgan Sholin. Jada Angie Nicole Wilson. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in food science. Dr. Tom Zhu, chair. Arabella Jacqueline Benducci, magna cum laude. Anastasia Juliette Bonifate. Michael John Florig. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in horticulture. Dr. Jacqueline Ricotta, chair. Jacob Andrew Alcaro. Emma Lang Bittman, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Klumpen, summa cum laude. Kara Elizabeth Kramer, magna cum laude. Larissa Lee, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in landscape architecture. Dr. Jacqueline Ricotta, chair. Andrew Christopher Biesecker, summa cum laude. Benjamin James Kimrano. Thomas Joseph Fitzsimmons. Dakota Thomas Rankin. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in landscape design build. Dr. Jacqueline Ricotta, chair. Elizabeth Rosalie Getz. Christopher T. Knaus. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in sustainable agricultural systems. Dr. Jacqueline Ricotta, chair. Rebecca Alstead, summa cum laude. Zoe Amara Askew, cum laude. Madeline Arlene Buzzio, magna cum laude. Jeremy Gunzelman. Jacqueline Kramer, cum laude. Aaron Murray, cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in turf management. Dr. Jacqueline Ricotta, chair. Dylan Apgar. Ryan Foley. Garrett David Zimmerman, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving their associate's degree in equine management. Dr. Corey Kiesnick, chair. Allie Kate Burdick. This concludes the graduates from the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. It's now my pleasure to present. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dean Costas, Dean of Business and Humanities.
Thank you, Dr. Sandelin. President Rusolowski, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests. I have the privilege of announcing the baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Business and Humanities. As your name is called, please come across the stage to receive your diploma cover. You will then pose where indicated for your photo. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in Business Administration. Ms. Christine Seal, chair. Daniel Joseph Aron, cum laude. Kevin Blattner. Kelvin Maurice Brown. Paulina Capone, magna cum laude. Matthew Benjamin Christoph. Daniel James Colon. Madalena Maria Crow, summa cum laude. Timothy Michael Donahoe. Cole Holzinger. Michael Stephen Ginelli. Nicole Leichter, magna cum laude. Ewins T. Lazima. Marissa Pauline Miller. Dalton Lee Moore. Jaden E. Motter. Anthony Michael Mrozowski. Joseph Ronald Musa. Sean Mylod. Jake Nace. Andrew James Panfile, magna cum laude. Alexander Stephen Plasko. Aiden Stephen Purcell. Brett Schaefer, summa cum laude. Matthew Schaefer, summa cum laude. Bridget Marie Schultz, magna cum laude. Anna Catherine Schaefer. Jordan J. Shelley, summa cum laude. Thomas Liam Sweeney, cum laude. Walter Douglas Truxell. Kenneth Randall Tunison, cum laude. Zachary Michael Wasser. Matthew Nicholas Weaver. Austin Leslie Williams. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in counseling psychology. Dr. Allison Busker Cohen, Chair. Ashley Barrett, summa cum laude. Madison Page Bernacki. Danielle Connor, cum laude. Allison Nicole Harvey, cum laude. Caitlin Patricia Haynes. Lee Mackenzie Illing. Cheyenne Catherine Krut, magna cum laude. Allie Miller, summa cum laude. Dana Malilly, cum laude. Taylor N. Rue. Jocelyn Brenda Beltran Tapia, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in criminal justice administration. Dr. Megan Terry Demarest, Chair. Juliana Rose Amalbert. Anthony Bayamonte IV. Bamjo Banafti. Russell William Benson. Robert Bright V, cum laude. Daniel D. Crow. George Fergus Evanick. Christopher De Niro Jones. Stephen Wardlaw Morrison. Blaine Thomas Netterman. Elena Zetkowski, summa cum laude. Robert J. Weber III. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in interdisciplinary studies. Dr. Jessica McCall, co-coordinator. Ms. Christine Seal, co-coordinator. Anthony Ali. Victoria Ann Dondero. Craig Tomlinson. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in media and communication. Dr. Brian Lutz, chair. Pernell Gee III. Kayla Lynn Leary, cum laude. John Sprinkle. Maria Isabella Viola, cum laude. Lee Kirsch Williams, summa cum laude. Sabrina Emily Workman, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in secondary education. Dr. David Timoney, chair. Antonio Aguayo. This concludes the graduates from the School of Business and Humanities. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dean Jean Smolin, who will present the degree candidates from the School of Life and Physical Sciences. I apologize, we are still in secondary education. Alexander Michael Axman, cum laude. Jillian Riley Blood. Bethany Grace Brown, summa cum laude. Jillian Marie Cannon, magna cum laude. Nicole Michelle Sickler. Rebecca Slownaker, magna cum laude. Brianna Lee Wiest. Okay. Now this concludes the School of Business and Humanities. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dean Jean Smolin, who will present the degree candidates from the School of Life and Physical Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Casas. President Rusolowski, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, I have the privilege of announcing the baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Life and Physical Sciences. As your name is called, please come across the stage to receive your diploma cover. You will then pose where indicated for your photo. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in biology. Dr. Gregory George, chair. Arturo Barrett, magna cum laude. Brooke Taylor Benson. Lauren Paige Boscola. Caitlin Breckbill. Cheyenne Brown, magna cum laude. Marissa N. Burr, summa cum laude. Anna Buzovich. Caitlin Rachel Cape, magna cum laude. Joseph Chandler. Tegan Lucas Clare. Autumn Rose Costa, magna cum laude. Colton Cromer. Zoe Louise Fitzsimmons. Megan Foley. Kylie Madison Hetrick. Layla Marie Kirk, cum laude. Joanna Kondrowski. Hey. Marissa Danielle Mangoni. Caitlin Nemmel. Shane Edward Newell. Madison Marie Osechuk. Kira Marie Phillips. Samantha Rasner. Victoria Sayuri Smith, magna cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Thomas, cum laude. Alexandra Faye Chingali. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in chemistry. Dr. Karen McPherson, Chair. Sarah Ritchie. Audrey Schlegel. Scott Winterstein, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in conservation and wildlife management. Mr. Reg Hoyt and Dr. Kim Kovath, co-chairs. Naylene Acosta. Eric Thomas Albrecht, summa cum laude. Colin Jacob Beatty. Henry Beelan. Bree Carpenter. Nicholas V. Cento. Samantha Ann Clay. Jasmine Coates. Catherine Kaus. Francesca Rose DeLeo, magna cum laude. Anna Dunn. Mary Eileen Durante. Stephanie Francis Facciano. I'm sorry, Stephen. I'm so sorry. Emily Rose Logan Taylor Freed, magna cum laude. Sean Gillespie Eady. Alexandra Glenn Hagens, cum laude. Michael Daniel Hardisky. Kiara Renee Haywood Rivera. Avery Elizabeth Johnson, magna cum laude. Dayla Lynn Jones. Celine Cowell. Jamie Marie Lawrence. Lily K. Leonard. Carly Elizabeth Mahal. Christopher Thomas Marin. Madison Nicole McClary. Kelsey Pearl Micas. Tabitha Dawn Moyer. Prathana Noanam, cum laude. Mia Page Perchi, cum laude. Madison Reed, summa cum laude. Hunter Brooks Ross, summa cum laude. Olivia Claire Osana Sherwood, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Simmons, cum laude. Olivia Imogene Stetler, magna cum laude. Megan Torrey. Alicia Renee Uteg, magna cum laude. Jennifer Walton. Anastasia Rose Yoakum. Madison Claire Laura Young. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in small animal science. Mr. Reg Hoyt and Dr. Kim Kovath, co-chairs. Sean Jacques Adolph. Maria Antonia Neata Bartolucci, summa cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Bynon, magna cum laude. Madison Brooks. Caitlin Elizabeth Crawford, cum laude. Elizabeth Mary Cunningham, magna cum laude. Lindsay Eichelmeyer. Scott Finnegan. Domenica Ann Fontana, cum laude. Emma Franks. Alexa Nellinger, magna cum laude. Kashmir Anissa Lane. Daniel Long. Dorothy Patricia Merengue. Samantha Irene McCafferty, magna cum laude. Tara Stacy Moon, summa cum laude. Caitlin Diane Moore, cum laude. Emily Ann O'Donnell, cum laude. Amy Pozzarina, cum laude. Anthony J. Rago, summa cum laude. Sarah Emily Ravert. Matthew Joseph Ricchini. Rebecca Gabriel Smith, summa cum laude. Margaret Wood, cum laude. The following students are receiving their baccalaureate degree in zoo science: Mr. Reg Hoyt, co-chair; Dr. Kim Kovath, co-chair. Jacob Robert Brzezowski, magna cum laude. Samantha Jessica Demoy, cum laude. Jean-Baptiste Paul Denamio, cum laude. Benjamin Walter Dodge, magna cum laude. Allison Beth Grimsky, magna cum laude. Aiden Daniel Kaltenbach, cum laude. Sophia Michelle Kwok. Jessica Heather Lish, magna cum laude. Mandy Malison Marinucci, summa cum laude. Cassidy Alexa Vinyl. This concludes the graduates from the School of Life and Physical Sciences.
President Rusalowski, I have the privilege of announcing that these students have completed all their degree requirements and have been approved and recommended by the faculty and Board of Trustees to be awarded their degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Oikolome. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and as president of Delaware Valley University, I am proud to confer upon each of you the various degrees for which you are qualified with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Graduates, now that your degrees have been conferred upon you, if you haven't done so already, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps. It is my pleasure to present to all of you the Delaware Valley University class of 2023. Congratulations to each of you. The university is very proud of you on becoming our newest alumni. Graduates, reaching this milestone is possible because of your hard work and sacrifice. But as we all know, we don't walk life's path alone. Our families and our friends have supported you every step of the way. Many of them are here with us today. Please join me in extending our appreciation to them. Just like your family and friends, your professors, the Del Val faculty, as well as our staff have helped you reach this pinnacle. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to them for their instruction, their mentorship, and their commitment to your success. Lastly, I want to give special thank you to our commencement coordinators, Chris Dargenio and Kristen Olszewski, and the entire team who made the commencement ceremony today possible. Thank you to everyone. I'd ask that you all please rise now for the alma mater, which will be sung by Stephanie Kalnice, class of 2023.
By the winding banks of Neshaminy stands our alma mater dear. We look o'er the fields we love, cherished year by year. We hail our colors green and gold as they proudly wave on high. Treasured memories fond and true in our hearts will lie. With your inspiration great, ever forward we will go, fearless of the tasks ahead, conquering each foe. To you, our college, let us sing praises to your honored name. Courage, strength, and unity build an endless fame.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Stephanie. This concludes our ceremony. Please stand or remain standing for the recessional and remain at your place while the platform party, graduates, and faculty recess. Congratulations again to the class of 2023.